Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to show you the difference between an attachment field and a field that is set to OLE object, which means object linking and embedded. So I'm going to open the table customers just to recap what's in there. So at the moment, I haven't got those fields activated, so I could come from this end, drop the list down, and it gives me the option for an attachment field, which I will click on, but it doesn't give me the option to add the OLE field. To get that on there, I need to go into design, which I will do, click on design, and I will add it at the bottom. So I'll call that photo, and I will set that to OLE object, which is quite an old thing now. And the attachment one, I haven't named that. I'll just call that attachment. Watch what happens when I save this and have a look though. Save, have a look. Even though I've named that attachment, it's still showing me that paperclip, which is slightly annoying. What you have to do is go back into design, click next to that field, and then down the bottom there you've got caption. In there is where you need to type attachment. And when you do that, when you go back and have a look, I'll save it first. It should say attachment, which it does. Now, so the attachment field is really, really useful if you've got multiple records that you want to attach to this one. So it works like this. You just basically double click on it, and then you can add as many records as you so wish. So I'm going to add a few here. I'll add those 4 and click OK. And then you get a little number. I added 5. And then if you want to see those 5, you just double click on them. And then if you needed to open one, you can just double click on it to open it like so. So any one of these, you can open it and you can see what's in there. So it's great for certificates, past certificates or testing certificates that has to be attached to a particular line in your database. Now the OLE object, the difference is that can have multiple items. This can only have one. So I've set that as a OLE object field. You right click on it and you insert object. And then you've got the option there of creating from file, which I'll go for, browse, and I'll just pick a similar sort of picture, pick a different one. And then you can link it and you can display it as an icon. If I click OK to it, it comes up with the word package. When you double click on package, it shows you whatever that was. Now that could be a movie, a Word document, an Excel file, whatever you want. Now all of those can also be attached in there as well. Now I've done my family tree database and I've got attachments, birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, etc. and videos of family members attached on the attachment feature. Before this came out, I used to have to do one item per person. So this is a big improvement. I'll just do one more on this one, OLE object, and I'll pick a different one, browse, I'll pick that top one. I will link this and I'll display it as an icon. I'll take both of those. So when it's linked, I know this is a photograph, so it doesn't really apply, but when it's linked, if the source document changes, so this will reflect that change when you open it. You basically be opening up the original, and also it doesn't mean that your database gets cluttered up with stuff, because if you constantly embed videos, for example, that's embedded in the database and that will increase the size, as will pictures, of the database. If you do the link option, that those videos and pictures are elsewhere on the network, and it's just a pointer like that, like you'd have on your desktop, to a specific item. That is then only going to be 1 kilobyte in terms of space. However, that would be a problem if you're copying that database to a location that didn't have access to that drive, or you needed permissions, then you'd have to rethink that. But there is a limit in how much space you've got in a database table, so just bear that in mind. I'll just click OK to this to put that one in. And then again, you just double click on that and it will ask me, it's asking me to open it because it's linked. So I'm opening it and there you go. So that's the main difference between the two, attachment file or inserting an object, whether it be linked or just embedded. It's up to you. So that's all I want to talk about in this little video. So hopefully that was of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you on the next one.